Good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, November 15th, and this is my daily journal. Well, it turns out not so much daily simply because I didn't record yesterday. And if you look at the history of my recordings, I probably missed a day or so since I am trying to record 5 days a week. The reason why is I just had a huge headache yesterday and I didn't feel well. And so I felt that, you know what, I just need to step away from everything and allow myself to be. I did everything I could to help out with the headache and it didn't work out. So I let it be. It is very powerful and very liberating to be content with yourself when you're not able to accomplish something because of the circumstances that you don't have any control over. To me, it's a huge revelation. I have had so many people tell me, and I read so much, that when you don't have a control over certain circumstances, you need to be content and accept it. And I could never do it. It always bugged me. I could never accept it. It is such an incredible state of surrender that is liberating. I have a friend who introduced that statement to me, you need to surrender. And it was really hard to understand. She introduced that concept to me a little bit over a year ago, and it was very difficult to understand because in our minds, surrender is associated with failure, with being weak. Sure enough, surrendering is an incredibly strong emotion that is absolutely associated with love. And I completely understand it now. And it's incredible to feel. And basically surrendering to not fighting the fact that I've had a headache and I had obligation to record this journal entry to do some other things. And I just couldn't. I physically could not. So we will talk about it more because people have unclarity about surrender in general. They could say, oh, so we have to surrender in war, we have to surrender where we're being abused or so or whatnot, right? No, that's not what I'm saying. That is absolutely not what I'm saying. Surrendering to the circumstances, for example, if God forbid someone is being abused emotionally, psychologically, or physically, is to actually surrendering to the fact that you cannot change that situation and you can't change the person or people who are doing it, and find the strength to walk away and create an action or an opportunity for yourself where you're safe and happy. That's what I mean. It is a very huge concept. I understand that it's very controversial to a lot of people. And I'm not preaching anything to anyone. I'm just sharing my perspective, my feelings, my thoughts, my emotions. That's about yesterday. Also yesterday, at the end of the day, when I felt a little better, I decided to be brave and I made all of my recordings public. So I put it out there on YouTube, and that was so scary. It is still scary right now. I'm going through an array of emotions. And this morning, I accidentally came across an interesting YouTuber. I've seen him before. His name is Reginald Gutara Gulawi. He's a very known guy. He's the guy that here in the United States, Gulaume, Guillaume. That's his last name. Reg, he calls himself on the video in the videos. So what he does, he goes in the streets of I thought it was New York, I think I recognize New York, maybe other cities as well. And he records himself playing music and then asking random people on the streets to sing with him, sing the songs that they want. And I have seen multiple absolutely beautiful finds that he had in crowds of people that have just incredible voices. So today, just by accident, I saw his video because I'm not even subscribed to him yet. I just realized it, and but I will. And there was this girl who said, "Oh yeah, I would like to sing a song, but I'm so nervous for some reason." And he said, well, that's because you are getting ready to come out of your boundaries. And when you step out of your boundaries, it is always really scary. And then she sang most beautiful voice. And he asked her, how do you feel now? And she said, I'm upset with myself. I could have done better. It was interesting to observe, but I do believe that he's right, that when you're stepping out of your boundaries, it always feels scary. I do feel that she is probably one of those overachievers and perfectionists that is working on her voice, and if she's ever going to listen to this recording, she should know that she does have an incredible voice and she should have nothing to worry about and just achieving your dream. So being overcritical of yourself is also one of the things that we deal with as a society. It's instilled in ourselves as we're growing up. And that's another conversation, another story, another emotion. But I'm coming back to the statement that he made, which I completely agree with. And it just struck me as being so right and coming to me at such a right moment. When you step out of your boundaries, it is very scary. So I went through an array of these emotions when I made my videos public. And I shared my journal with a couple of close friends. And it was interesting how they were supportive, yet maybe not, did not hear my message. And that's okay, because that tells me that I can do whatever I want and my true friends will support me. And that is the most important thing that I'm celebrating today. So here we are. It's Wednesday. I wanted to wish a happy birthday to my nephew. He's turning 23 today. It is what's on my plan? My plan today is kind of restart what I haven't completed yesterday. And that's what I've thought. My other thought of the day. No matter how many times you fall, you can always get up if you allow yourself to do that. If you forgive yourself for falling down, and if you believe that you can restart it again. So I think as I'm searching for my format with these videos, and I'm listening to some of the questions that are being asked of me by my friends, the format of my journal is going to be, I'm going to share what I did yesterday, what I'm doing today with regards to what I have achieved, because I am trying to establish continuity. I am watching my facial expression, so I know for sure I'm succeeding there. And I'm also still kind of in haze and a little bit not sure, mapping out my financial freedom path. And of course, I am going to bring these oracle cards that I was talking about by Alexander Popov Mikhailov. And you can also order them. You can find them on YouTube under a couple of channels already. And one of them is the one that I absolutely love, Dimitri's Alignment. And I follow this channel's daily tarot messages. And this is my own. So the oracle cards, I am going to draw daily. And hopefully I will not forget, like I did a couple of days ago. And also, so the format, if I was able to accomplish what I said to accomplish yesterday, what I'm planning to accomplish today, and 3 thoughts of the day. Like, what are my 3 main thoughts from yesterday that I've made to today? An oracle card draw, and maybe discussion of whatever you guys will post as a question for me, or anything that you'd like me to comment on. So that would be the format, 3 and 3. What I've done yesterday, what I'm doing today, and 3 thoughts. Now, the reason why I'm concentrating on 3 thoughts or 3 actions is because based on the education that I've received from a great coach and a friend of mine, is if you just concentrate on the top 3 things you're trying to accomplish in a day, it becomes manageable, because life happens and there's so many different things that are happening. It's really, really hard to try to do everything, and then you become scattered, and then you allow yourself not to complete things, and then things fall through the crack. Anyways, that's what I'm going to be doing here. I'm going to have a format of 3, 3, and 3. Today's card. And when I draw an oracle card, I'm gonna ask myself, what do I want to hear? What is it about? What do I need to be answered? What is my question? All right, pulling the card. It is aesthetic nutrition. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. Incredible, with the piano. And like the talent to see beauty, abstract thinking. It tells me, based on what I had asked, that it's a yes to me. It's beautiful because it's very creative, and you probably don't see it, but inside the piano there is a person who is working really hard and trying to make it through the storm. Beautiful, right? Alrighty, so planned for today, definitely exercise, definitely complete the studying that I had to do, and also read more of a beautiful book that I'm rereading right now by Brene Brown, called Rising Strong. I just need it. I love it. I want to do it. Also, I wanted to share something that I read on the internet the other day, and that is from a great friend of mine. Her name is Natalie Ojan. She always posts such incredible messages. And that's today. And I just would like to leave you with that thought. No one is coming to rescue you from yourself, your inner demons, your lack of confidence, your dissatisfaction with yourself and your life. Only self-love and good decisions will rescue you. That is Jenny Young. And when I'm asked why I'm doing this, why I'm doing this channel, why I'm talking to so many people, why I'm exposing myself, why I'm putting myself out there, is because that's what I'm doing. I'm doing self-love. To me, self-love is being able to work on my own insecurities, my own physical and emotional issues, and be able to share what I'm going through with all of you, so you can draw confidence, support, and love from me And that's, to me, is self-love for me and making good decisions. It's a little rainy, or a lot rainy in Florida right now, not as sunny, which on one hand, I don't like it, but on the other hand, hey, it's life and things have to move and change. So being in Florida, a great thing is that after this rain and cloudiness and fogginess and all of that stuff, the sun will come shining. I'm wishing you all a great day. Please do remember that every day is a beautiful day when we have peace on earth and when everyone around us is healthy. Sending love to all.